Hey guys, welcome back to Retro 80s Vlogs. So today we are going to be visiting Chapel Hill Mall. Well, it's still there, but it's not. So basically it closed in 2021 and it was turned into many different companies. So we have a few pit stops we need to stop at before we get to Chapel Hill Mall, and in that time I'm going to research where some of the stuff was. I know of one location that you guys are really going to enjoy. And I think I know a few others, but I just want to double check, and I will see you there.
This was a very long time ago and they filmed this.
Hey guys, welcome to Retro 80s Vlogs. So we are here. What we're passing by is one of the entrances. Now, in this clip, I originally said that it was used on an album cover, but that was actually the Rolling Acres Mall. Not that far away from Summit Mall, which is in Akron, around the Fairlawn area. So yeah, I just wanted to come here and clarify. Let's move to the next location. I would like to apologize if my recording is not that good. This is my first time using my new tripod. So I apologize if it's bad. But we are pulling up to the main entrance of Chapel Hill Mall. This is the entrance that you find in most of the, pictures on Google. So, yeah. Right in front of that round window would have been the carousel, which is now owned by somewhere in Akron in storage, and it's being preserved. What we are pulling up next to is the former Chuck E. Cheese. So this Chuck E. Cheese actually has a very interesting history. It opened with the mall in 1967 as a Kroger, but then at some point the Kroger closed, and in the early 80s it became Chuck E. Cheese and it had a portrait stage. But then eventually the portrait stage was taken out and was replaced with the balcony stage, and then in the late 80s it was replaced with a C stage. But then Chuck E. Cheese closed and it was turned into Mark's Funtime Pizza Palace, and the whole animatronics were retrofitted into the Mark's characters, and the whole place was turned into Mark's Funtime's Pizza. But then Mark's closed in the late 90s, and it became a party city. We actually have a photo of kind of what the party city looked like because my friend's dad helped them turn it into what it would become next, which is Steve & Barry's. That closed and then became Shoe Department Encore. That was what it was until Chapel Hill Mall closed in 2021, and now it's being used for storage for the new company that's in it. What we're pulling up to in this clip is the old Sears. We know for sure that it was Sears because of photos, obviously, but it also because there was a very similar building to the Sears Automotive Department right across the street from the building. So, yeah. In this clip, we are pulling up to the old JCPenney building. I actually found something while doing research for this video. I didn't know JCPenney used to just be called Penny. Or Pennies, I don't remember which one it was, but that's really cool. And there are a lot of really cool nostalgic photos of Chapel Hill Mall, and I'll definitely be including those in this video. What we're pulling up to next is the old Macy's. Originally I thought this was like a big Chapel Hill sign used to be up on there, but yeah, it's Macy's. And I'm kind of jealous of all my neighbors because they all say that they enjoyed Chapel Hill Mall, and we just happened to move to the area 2 weeks before they closed. So, there's that. What we're pulling up to, which is the last thing at Chapel Hill Mall that we pulled up to, was the water tower. That is the only thing that still says Chapel Hill Mall on it at the site. I mean, the street sign still says mall, but it's a label scar. So, but I want to move on to something really cool at a Rockneys right down the road. So we're actually going to eat lunch at this Rockneys. So here's the sign. Still here. It's pretty cool to see that they never changed it. But yeah, more Chapel Hill Mall history. Funny thing, actually, I don't know where the video went where I mentioned other Chapel Hill remnants, so here it is. Chapel Hill Mall had this snowman named Archie. He was kind of like Santa Claus, and they brought him out around Christmas time so you could tell him what you wanted for Christmas. Archie had different variants. One of the Archie the Snowmans ended up in the hands of Lock 3 and is still placed out for Christmas. The carousel is now owned by the city of Akron and is in storage. And it's being preserved. They're not just letting it rot like what Chuck E. Cheese does and just sends it off to a warehouse for it to collect dust. No, they're actually preserving it, but it is in storage, so it's not to the public. But I'm just glad it's not being destroyed or sitting in the dust without ever retracing again. So yeah, thanks for watching today's video. You guys are definitely gonna love the new videos that I'm gonna be releasing within the next couple weeks. Because of course there's BillyCon, and I'm gonna leave the others as a surprise for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you in whatever the next Retro 80s vlog is, and I'll see you then.
But this was a short video. See you kids. Bye.